C means concentration and V means volume. Now, questions of this sort can be like calculate the moles in 0.001 mole per liter solution of 1 BMQ HCl. So first go through the question and then I'll explain what they want us to know. The first thing is they're asking us to find out moles, right? Now they've given us this unique thing. This unique thing is concentration. Concentration is basically used to represent any mixture. So for example, I'll start up with the very basics. Let's say we're going to come back to this question before we understand the concept of concentration. Let's say, I want to add 1 gram of sugar in 100 milliliters of water, right? So the problem is I'm making up a solution, right? So I cannot express only one of the quantities. It's not only sugar, it's not only water. It's basically a mixture of both. So if I, add 1 gram of sugar into it, so what happens? I get 1 gram per 100 ml sugar solution, right? Do you guys get this part?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So basically this quantity which, involves two things. First substance, sugar, and the other substance, liquid, water. This basically is concentration. So another, way to represent concentration can be like if we add maybe 10 moles of salt in 100 milliliters of a substance, let's say water. So how would we represent this? This would be somewhat like this, right? So basically, this becomes another form of concentration because that is one of the things which is salt, and that's the other thing which is water. So do you get this part? So it's nothing very difficult. It's basically kind of ratio proportion where we can explain how much amount of anything is present in other thing. So coming towards the question back, this represents C in my formula, and they've also given me V. So the formula for number of moles is C times V. So I'm going to multiply C with V, and I'm going to get this as my moles. So do you guys get this part?
Yes, sir.
Both of you understood this?
Yes.
Let's try a question here. Another question says calculate the concentration of 10 moles of sugar in 50 liters of water. How will we go about it? It says we have to find out concentration. So the formula was N is equals to C times V. Now they want us to find out C. Do we have N? Well, that's N, which is 10. And that's V, that's 50. So C would be equals to 10 over 50. So that would be 0.5 moles per liter. Do you guys get this part?
Yes, sir.
Both of you? Yeah, I can go back to this slide. You wanted me to show you this slide, Hassan? That is nice. Good job. Yeah, I just made a solution where I added sugar into 100 ml of water. So how would I express that? That is what I was just trying to explain. So if I'm adding 1 grams of sugar and 100 milliliters of anything, so basically sugar is one of these substances and water is the other substance. So I need to express it this way, 1 grams by 100 ml. So this becomes kind of a ratio, how much grams you dissolve in how many liters or milliliters. Do you get this? I was just trying to explain concentration. So you don't feel, you know, uncomfortable with the term concentration. If you can think of what is concentration. So concentration is a ratio of anything in anything. So basically, if you are explaining, someone in your family that how would you like to have your tea? So how would you express it? Sir, I'm going to like, of 10 spoons of sugar, 10 spoons of sugar in a cup of tea, right? Is that what you guys do? Usually children, they have a lot of sugar. They love sugar, right? I love tea without sugar. I believe, your parents would like, yeah, the same, right? When when you're younger in age, you like more sweets. When you become older, you kind of try to avoid, right? So basically, it's like that. So now we have understood the concept of concentration. Now, so far, if we summarize all of the formulas we've been using, that was the first we started off with, that was the second we did, and today we did even the third one, right? So now let's kind of, have questions on, where we use basically all three of them in any question. So, you have to write it. You have to memorize it. There is no other formula, you have to memorize it. There is no other shortcut to it. You have to memorize it. So let's do a question. Now you are going to decide which of the formulas you're going to use. So calculate the volume in cubic centimeter if 10 moles of glucose are dissolved in water. Question 2. Calculate the volume of 100 grams of sodium. Third question. Calculate the concentration if 10 grams of carbon is dissolved in 20 liters of oil. So I'll wait for a couple of minutes and let's see how you guys do. That's the slide you have. Yeah, you can try to solve it. So I have one of the answers. Sure, that's good. Shall I solve it now? Shall I wait? So I'm going to solve question one first. It says calculate the volume in cubic centimeter if 10 moles of glucose are dissolved in water. That means this is the formula which I have to use. N is 10, V is unknown, volume is 24. So V is equals to 10 times 24. That's going to be 240, right? But the answer would be in cubic decimeter. So 240 cubic decimeter. Then I know this conversion. We did that. If you guys remember, 1 cubic decimeter has 1,000 cubic centimeters to it. So in order to convert it into cubic centimeters, I have to multiply this with 1,000. So this would be 24,000 cubic centimeters. Is this understood to both of you? Anmol, do you get this?
Yes, sir.
That's nice. Let's try this question. So it's second question is kind of a bit tricky. They want us to find out volume, but they have given us mass. We can use this formula, but we don't have moles, right? They kind of gave us mass. So what do we do? So sodium is Na. In the periodic table, its AR is 23. That means I can use this formula first to find out moles. Is that correct? That would be moles over mr. I can use this formula first, and this would be 100 over 23. And what's the answer? 100 over 23. I'm not having an access to calculator. Would you guys help me with that? 100 over 23. So it should be around 4 point something. Yeah. So 4.34. That's the moles. Now, since I'm having moles, can I find out volume? Yeah, now I can use this number, right? So number of moles would be volume upon 24. So number of moles is now 4.34. Multiply it with 24 and you'll get volume, right? So what's your answer? 4 times 24. 4.34 times 24. So 4.34 times 24. So volume comes out to be 104.16 liters. Do you guys get this? Is this understood? Good job.
Yes, sir.
Now in question three, it says find out the concentration, but still they gave me mass. If I see concentration formula, it talks about moles, C and V. So first I need to find out moles. It gave me 10 grams of carbon. So carbon from periodic table, I can see it's 12. So I can find out first moles. That's 10 upon 12. So that would be, 0.83 moles. Now I can use this formula. N is equals to C times V. They wanted us to find out C, which is 0.83, and V. What was V? V was 20. So C would be 0.83 divided by 20. So what's your answer to this? Point 0.83 divided by 20. 0.04. So is this understood to both of you? Good. So
Yes, sir.
I'm sending these slides and I'm sending you a couple of questions and you have to do them right now. Okay. Just give me a minute. Sending these slides so that you have all the formulas and everything related to moles right at the hand. And then, you can try practicing those later on maybe, but you have to do some questions now. Okay. So I'm sending these on your WhatsApp. Have you guys received the file?
Yes, sir.
I'm sending some questions. Okay, just give me a minute. You can use periodic table for this. I think this would now work. So you can send me your answers on the WhatsApp. Uh, the worksheet is sent. You can use periodic table.
Okay, sir. Do we have to send you the answers now or we can send later?
This is not homework. We'll do some past papers as homework. You have to send this now. Have you guys received it?
Yes, sir. Is it the first one or the second one?
The questions are in the second one. First one is basically the slide which I just created right in front of you. So it's
Okay,
basically the Word document which I have sent as a practice. It is named as Moles Practice. Other one is a PPT. I'm sending this as a PDF file, so this would work also in your, tabs or so you'll have 15 minutes. I'm ending this Zoom. You have to send this answer by 8:25, okay?
okay, sir.